Hello everybody, welcome back to KG Simple Reviews. Today I'm going to be reviewing this Orfeld WB08 cordless vacuum. So we've been looking at cordless vacuums and there are some really expensive options on the market. When we found this one, we were really excited because it had good reviews and good ratings, which is an awesome plus, and it was way less expensive than the other options. So I'm excited to try it out and see if it works as good as I'm expecting it to, and if it does, that's gonna be awesome, because if you can get a good product for a lot less price, then I'm all for that. So let's go over some of the specs first. So as you can see right here, it completely stands alone by itself, which I absolutely love, because you don't have to lean it up against a wall, you don't have to put it in a dock or anything, it just stands here by itself. It has two charging options. One charge option is right here, so if it's not all attached in one piece. So you can just take this battery out right here and you can just charge it separately, or you can charge it as a unit. There's a little charge cable insert right here. And that's mostly what I use it for, because it just stands up right in the closet and I can just have it plugged in super easy. And then right up here you have 3 different speeds right here, and it's really easy to change that. This is like slow, medium, and high suction. So we have slow suction or low suction, medium suction, and high. Right here is the power button, so you turn it on and off. It's really easy to push and you don't have to push it the whole time, which is great. I love that the handle is really comfortable. It's really easy to maneuver as well. As you can see on the ground here, you just push it with your foot to get it flat, and then you can just easily move it. You can see the joint here makes it really easy to maneuver corners. Right here it has a power indicator, so when it's on full 100% battery, it's right up here, and then it goes down so you can kind of see how low your battery is getting and about how much time you have left. So you have 40 minutes of non-fading suction, which I really love, because even as you get down to really low battery, you're still gonna have that full suction. It's not gonna start like fading as you get down to the very end, which I have had some other vacuums do, so I love that. I'm gonna turn it on so you can kind of see where the gauge, what the gauge looks like. So you can see right here, it's at about 80% battery life. Really easy to read. So right here is the dirt canisters, where all of your debris that you pick up with your vacuum is gonna be suctioned into here, and you can see that there's that metal filter in there and the whole filtration system. I'm gonna go ahead and take it apart and show you how easy it is to use. I'm just gonna take this top part off so it's a little bit easier to handle. And then you can see right here, you push this button and it opens up so that you can empty this into the garbage can. So it's really easy to just lift over a garbage can, push this button, and release anything that is up in here. I really love that you don't have to buy extra filtration or vacuum bags in here. You can just clean out the filter. So when you do that, you're gonna push this, turn it to the side, and it will release this right here. You have the filter right here. So you pull this out right here, and then you can see, let me set this down. You can easily take this out, rinse it under water, and let it dry overnight if you want to rinse this out and wipe out any debris that you would have from vacuuming, because everything kind of gets suctioned to here, like little particles and dust and things. This is the filter that you can take out and replace if you ever need to. It does come with an extra filter when you purchase this. Here's the little suction area. So something interesting about this filter is it actually has a 6-stage filtration system, so that the air that exits your vacuum is actually being purified, which is really nice, especially if you're vacuuming up things like dust or things that maybe don't smell that great. So I really like that. Another perk is that you can, this canister where all of the dirt and the debris and everything goes into, you can wash this and it's just gonna clean up really easily, which is more than I can say about a lot of other vacuums. So I'm gonna put this back together. So this does have different attachments you can use. You can stick them right into here, which can make it easy if you just wanna use it with your hand and you wanna clean your couch or something like that. You can very easily do that. And I can attach it back here, and you can also unattach it right here on the bottom if you want something a little bit longer to get like your corners while you're standing. Or something like your vents or your ceiling fans, something that you wanna get cobwebs in the corner. So I really like all the options and versatility there. So a couple of other things that I really like is that this little blue spot, you can just pull this out and you can just take this whole spinning part out, and you can easily cut out any hair or anything that gets stuck on here. I know that happens sometimes at our house. And then you can easily put it back in here. I know some other vacuums, it's a whole process trying to get hair cut out of this spindle area, so I really like that. And the last thing about this vacuum, I'm gonna turn it on. I love the light down here. I like that so that even if the room isn't perfectly bright, you can still see the debris that you're going to pick up. So something that's important to me as a mom with a house with different floor types and surfaces, it's important that it can clean on stone floor as well as wood and carpet. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this on some different surfaces just so that you can just see how it picks up on each one. So, all right, so to see how well this works, I'm gonna be using this on this stone type floor. You can see it definitely has grooves in it, which makes it harder for some regular vacuums to pick it up. So I just have some little veggie crackers. I'm just going to crinkle these up, and I'm just gonna see how well it gets the suction in the cracks and on the tile. So I'm gonna start on speed 1 and then go up to 3 if I need it. So let's get it started. All right, so I just finished vacuuming on this stone floor, and I have to say I'm pretty impressed because you can see that there isn't crumbs left in the grooves here, which I kind of would expect maybe a couple here and there, but I'm really excited about that. And I will say I haven't lifted this up. So you can see there's no crumbs underneath it, which sometimes if you get some bigger pieces, they just kind of get pushed underneath the vacuum, and it didn't do that in this case. Even some of those bigger pieces that it didn't pick up on the lower section, I never lifted up the vacuum while I was vacuuming. I just kind of continued to go over. So the lip is big enough in the front that it's still gonna pick up some bigger crumbs, bigger pieces, which I really like, especially being a mom of younger kids. You get a lot of crumbs and bigger chunks on the floor, so I really like that. Okay, I think that the next thing we need to do is test the transition from hard floor to a carpet or rug. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm going to test the same crackers on a carpet and just see how well it picks up on there. So let's do the transition first. Okay, yeah. So I feel like the hardest thing on a vacuum is going from hard floor to carpet and how it kind of adjusts. So I'm gonna go ahead and try that out right now. All right, last test, I have some veggie straws. I'm gonna go ahead and put them on the carpet and just see how well they pick up. We already know that it picks up really well on hard floor, but that's a little bit easier to suck on. So let's sprinkle this up here. I'm gonna leave a little bit bigger pieces and just see how well it does. So I will say I'm pretty impressed. Even the pieces that it didn't go over and suck up the first time, it did pick them up, and I didn't have to lift the vacuum at all. So it did still fit under this front lip, which I'm overall pretty impressed. I'm gonna lift the vacuum. I don't see any crumbs underneath it. Wow, I'm actually really impressed. All right, I'm just gonna vacuum over a couple other pieces. I have a desk in this room. I'm just gonna maneuver over the little legs of the desk because my larger vacuum has a harder time doing that. So let's do that. Overall, I'm very impressed. I feel like it maneuvered really easily. I love this is so lightweight that it doesn't hurt my back when I bend over and try and reach down under something. So I really like that. I think we need to go ahead and empty out this spot right here, you can see it has a lot of the veggie straws and debris that we just vacuumed up. So let's go ahead and empty that and see how easy it is. Okay, so we're gonna empty this out from all of the dirt and debris that we just collected. And I'm just going to push this button right here. Wow, I don't think it could get much easier than that. All right, there we go, we're done. Now it's ready to go for the next time. Overall, I'm very happy with this Orfeld B08 vacuum. I think that it is very comparable to other cordless vacuums that are a lot more expensive, so that's a definite plus. I feel like it met up to all of the expectations that I had for it. I would highly recommend. I'm gonna go ahead and put a link in the description down below so you can go check that out yourself. If you found this review useful, go ahead and like and please subscribe, and thanks for watching. Bye.